Welcome to the virtual towers of Binary Arcadia, where the games go on long into the night. Thank you for joining us for another episode in our series, The Top 10 Games of All Time. If you haven't already, don't forget to go back and check out the proper introduction video for more information. And I hope you enjoy this next game as much as I did. Now, this is a game that will always hold a special place in my heart container, with reservations that will last forever. Zelda Ocarina of Time, released in 1998 on the N64 and achieving the highest Metacritic score to date of 99 out of 100. Fun fact, Shigeru Miyamoto toyed with the idea of making the game first person. Link nearly followed in the unlikely footsteps of Doom Guy. Impact. Now, where to start? This game had a bigger impact than the moon did on Termina. Shigsy & Co. not only managed to deliver a successful adaptation of the Zelda format in a new and exciting 3D realm, but in my eyes they defined and perfected the open world genre. It had it all. Story, cutscenes, dungeons, bosses, side quests, combat, time travel, horse riding, fishing, musical instruments. The world hadn't seen a game so ambitious or epically conceived up to this point. And more importantly, it worked. All those elements were masterfully woven into a near-perfect package of Hyrulean proportions. It was like watching Star Wars for the first time. You're reduced to a childlike mush, filled with joy and wonder. The industry had barely adjusted to the transformative qualities of 3D game design, and this swooped in with a delicate flourish of an ocarina and a monumental mic drop. In more technical terms, it birthed new innovations like context-sensitive button prompts, which made for a much simpler control scheme, and we can't not mention Z targeting, a player-controlled means of snapping the camera behind Link, but more importantly, a way to lock onto enemies to focus your attacks and engage them one-on-one. Both innovations became commonplace in 3D third-person game design. Personal experience. I'll be mentioning this in an upcoming video, but just to cover it off, Ocarina of Time made for a magical Christmas for me the year of release. My mum put it in my stocking as a joke because I hadn't shut up about it since playing the Kokiri Forest demo at our local tech store, and it exceeded all my expectations. I got absolutely and irrevocably lost in Shigsy's Hyrule and loved every moment of it, even the water temple. Since then, it's become the watermark, pun intended, for which all my gaming experiences are judged by. Longevity. Now, this isn't a straightforward question, as it has seen a couple of revisions, once on the GameCube and more recently, and profoundly, the Part remake on the 3DS. The remake did a lot to refresh the experience and reintroduce it to a new generation of gamers, importantly with some quality of life changes and new content. The bones of the game are fundamentally very solid, and I think the gameplay experience still holds up for the most part. But of course, modern games have taken the baton from Ocarina of Time and further extended the scope and ambition it originally pioneered. So for that reason, it has lost some of its freshness and cutting edge, but it still remains a classic and a hugely rewarding game to play. So I'm going to score Ocarina of Time with an impact of 5, a personal experience of 5, and a longevity of 4. So that's a lofty 14 out of 15. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then please give us a like, and if you didn't, a dislike. Feedback's always good. And if you want to see more from us, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And I think that's about it. Another one for the archives. Stamped and completed.